that texting and driving is one of the leading causes of death among teenagers now? According to the Huffington Post, 3 Americans are killed every day in a vehicle due to distracted driving by either a cell phone or texting. As being only 21 years old, I am guilty of texting and driving, but with all this new information I have learned, I will definitely be putting the phone down behind the wheel. Texting and driving is a huge problem in today's society. Too many people are hooked on their phones 24/7 instead of paying attention to the roads. There have been many accidents that have been fatal due to texting and driving. This is a huge issue that needs to be addressed so we can make sure our roads are safe and we are safe as drivers. According to the enddistracteddriving.org, distracted driving is any activity that can divert a person's attention away from the primary task of driving. There are 3 different kinds of distracted driving. Manual distractions is those where you move your hands away from the task of controlling the vehicle, such as reaching for a soda out of a cup holder. The next one would be visual distractions. There's where you force your focus of your eyes away from the road, such as dropping the same soda and it spills all over the floor in your car, and you look down and you ruined your shoes and stained your pants. The third one would be cognitive distraction, when your mind wanders away from the task of driving. Example would be you start to consider whether you can afford to replace the clothing you just ruined and what stores will have bargains for that week. You are no longer paying attention to driving. David Strayer at the University of Utah has found out that cell phones quadruples your risk for an accident, about the same if you're drunk, and it doubles again if you're texting. It only takes 5 seconds to be distracted from the road. If you're going 55 miles an hour, 5 seconds can equal about a length of a football field. The AAA Foundation for Safety did a survey that showed over 90% of people recognize the dangers of texting and driving and found it unacceptable. But 35% of the same people admitted to having either read or sent a text message. In 2013, there was over 341,000 motor vehicle crashes due to texting and driving. It only takes 2 seconds to be distracted. For this reason, 46 states have banned texting and driving regardless of their age. In a study of the University of Utah, a reaction time of a teen driver using a cell phone or texting is the same as a 7-year-old driver who is not using a cell phone. There are many laws that have banned texting and driving, but people still do it anyways. Therefore, we need to find ways to prevent it. An example, talking to your teens about not texting and driving according to SafeBee. Talk to your teen by making simple rules. Help them avoid temptation by telling them put their phone in the glove box, put it in the center console, or at least turning it off. That way it's not in reach where they are tempted to grab it before they even get their license. Talk to them about the dangers of taking their eyes off the road for even a few seconds could cause injury or even cost someone their life. Be a role model. According to the Federal Communications Commission, if we lead by example, our children will usually follow us. So if you are texting in the car, your teen's going to text in the car. Make sure to stay off your cell phones. Leave it in your purse or something like that. Know your state laws. Knowing that 46 states have banned texting, it does help know that your teen knows they will get in trouble if they get caught texting. Showing your teen examples. Showing them examples of videos, of survivor stories of people that have survived texting and driving accidents if they've survived. What it will help them actually see the consequences of their actions. So in the end, texting and driving is a huge problem, but by informing our teens about the dangers, we can help prevent the chance of living distracted driving. We are all guilty of it, but I'm hoping with all this new information, it will show you the true dangers of texting and driving. It has given me now insight, and I will definitely be putting the phone away from now on when it comes to driving and trying to text. So we'll need to lead by example and put the phones down when we get behind the wheel so that we can all be safe on the roads. Why put yourself and others at risk by texting? It can wait.